Holy smokes. It is a Monday, y'all. And I don't know about you, but like, it's a Monday. And let me tell you, we are coming at you hot with some stuff. Today's launch, I've already squirreled and away and dibsed to because I'm obsessed. First, this was my first one. Okay. It's got holographic cheetah spots, white. I mean, I'm a basic girl with Machida, but yes. There's 10 or less of each color already. They've been on the website for 29 minutes. And I said 15 minutes, but you guys, there's only 10. I think this one has 8. And I actually think this one has 8. My thing turned upside down. And so I claimed the white one. I was like, nope, dibs. This one's mine. And then I saw the pinks. So I have so many. All right. These are up on the website. Again, there's not a lot of these. We actually ordered more, but the half of the shipment is missing. And the supplier is kind of like, so we're filing a claim. I know, Tank, that was me. I saw it. I was like, oh my gosh. Hello. Hold on, be right back. Your timer's going off. So these are up on the website, but they're already flying. Yeah. Enter the eye twitch. So these are mine. I'm not letting go of these. I'm putting them right by my other blank white one that I haven't even decorated yet. Everything up. So you guys, I feel very productive. I feel very productive as a human. I feel like I'm getting a lot done. And then I realize I'm doing about half of what I used to do before I was pregnant. Because being pregnant in your 40s is rough. I mean, I'm fine. It's just like I'm used to just like getting on the floor to tie my shoe and then springing back up. And now I have to like roll over like a beached whale, get on all fours, have Ivan give me a lift. I even getting in and out of the car. He's like, oh, we'll take the truck. I was like, oh, no, we won't. Because his truck is very lifted. It's like a super, like one of those stupid monster trucks. I'm like, no. I can't get this up in there. I can't. Somebody has to shove me from behind. I have no abs. My ab muscles are way out here. So when I can't do anything that involves like trying to lift my body up because I cannot do it. Don't get pregnant in your 40s. Just borrow someone else's kids. Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's a doozy. And I mean, paired with the fact that I barely sleep. Can we see? Of course you can. Paired with the fact that I barely sleep already. And then it's not a baby. It's not little anymore. It's humongous. I feel like it's like doubled in size in 1 week. It's serious. It's really serious. What is hard on me is the people who don't automatically assume I'm pregnant. And I'll be like, oh, did I? Because we'll have the triplets. And like, oh, you have triplets. So yeah, and we got one more on the way. And they're like, oh, you're pregnant. Like, yeah. All right. But it's getting really hard to lug this around. And I went to the gym with Ivan this morning. And I walked very slowly for 1.5 miles. 2 weeks ago, I was doing 2 miles at a medium pace of a walk. Now I'm like a turtle. Now it's almost embarrassing how slow I'm going on the treadmill that I like wear tight shirts to the gym. So it's obvious I'm pregnant and there's a reason why I'm going slow because I'm going so slow, but I'm still moving. But all my joints are starting to separate. We're at the end of the pregnancy where my joints are starting to separate and everything's starting to hurt. All right. But there's more. Okay. There's more. I'm just saying, I'm sorry, sidetracked. There's more. We're still going. So those cups, those do I have a picture of the nativity scene I started on my live? A nativity scene? I've never done a nativity scene. A nativity scene. I've never done a nativity scene. Or are you talking about the 3D ornament? Hello? I mean, I've never done the nativity one. I'm just trying to imagine where that would come from because I don't have that or done that. Oh, the 3D oh no, I'm not that organized. I didn't do the nativity scene 3D ornament. I did a deer one and I've done the rabbit one. Okay. Okay, now let's keep moving. Sorry. We'll stay on track. We got a lot to do today. We have so much. I have big plans for today. Big ones. So I got to stop yapping at you about my stupid baby bump. Okay. Okay. Let's start here. The potion lights. These are up on the website. These are super fun. These are great stocking stuffers for little kids. My kids would die. I might make a bunch of these and gypsum for them. No, I'll just pour them in glitter. They are going to die. You know, my kids love their little potion bottles and they love making you guys little fairy mixes and stuff. So let me show you. It is a mold. You get a little topper and you get a little jar. This is going to be the jar. Okay. And it makes a little potion for like a little perfume bottle or like incense or something, little oil, body oils or whatever. This is going to be your topper. Bloop. But they light up. It's when you buy one bottle, it comes with 2 lights, and then we're selling the lights separate also so that you can buy the little light ups separate. So these go inside. The pictures on the website, you could see what I'm talking about. Did they do that? Their obstacle course? Are you talking about my kids? Yes, that was a while ago. We did not have a monthly box that had a nativity scene. So there's 3 different options for the potion bottles. There is like a little, it looks like a little beaker almost, a heart, and kind of a star. Yeah, star. Pam. That's what I'm thinking. I could make a bunch of these for my kids and put them in their little stockings. They will die. I got some of those little Christmas houses that light up, those little tiny ones. I have a whole collection, but mine are the very, very expensive Department 56 ones. And they're like a childhood collection thing that I did when I was like 10. So they're not allowed to play with those. But they don't even know I have them. I've never brought them out since having kids because I'm terrified of getting them broken. But we bought some of the little, I bought some at a little craft fair. I won the silent auction for 4 little generic off-brand ones. My kids are so excited because they're like little fairy houses or little elf houses. They're so excited. So these little potion bottles are up there. They're $5.25 each. They come with 2 lights, and then the lights will be sold separately as well on the side. So these are the little lights that go into the little lids. Okay, and then you can light them up. Okay, then there's the assorted charm pack. Love these colors. Okay, there's the assorted charm pack. We're gonna do some fun. We're gonna start doing some fun stuff with these charms. I've got a plan. It's coming. We're starting the plan today, but of course we can't do a full cup in one day because we got epoxy and stuff. But I'm gonna kind of bring it full circle with these charms and what you can do with these on your tumbler. Sorry, I cut my finger. With the full plan of what you can do with these little charms, because these are very useful. You can use these as little 3D elements on your tumblers. You can make little tassels that come off the lid so you can identify lid to cup, lid to cup. All sorts of fun little things. So these are up on the website. This is the blue set. They're more like a Tiffany blue than like a ocean blue. This little charm pack is $7 for all these guys. Okay. They are bundled in the designer pack. They're bundled in the designer pack. Now the rhinestones on this collection. Okay, these are glass. These are glass rhinestones. I'm going to double check that. because this price doesn't seem right. I'm going to double check. Okay. Okay. These are glass rhinestone set. I double checked because the price is very low. Christina says it's right. Okay. Glass rhinestones, you get 50 grams. These are so pretty. This is not going to do it justice. This is not going to do it justice. I don't know how to explain this one. It is like lilac, mermaid tail scales, kind of like a very, very pale, almost clear white, but with a little hint of pink to it, AB stone. Like a, I don't want to say fuchsia because it's like a cross between a little fuchsia and a purple, but like a mid-level color. Like this blue. I don't know how to, we call this, it's called Mermaid Shimmer for a reason. This may take the lead for me. This is going to definitely pop into my top 3 because I really like the lilac one and I love the Mad Tea Party Dark. But this one, don't you have the little things that help make straw toppers? Yeah, they're straw topper backers, but they might have sold out during Spooktacular and have not been restocked. I don't know, Angela. But normally we carry them. They're called straw topper backing, or straw topper backer. Gina, these showing it on camera, this never does justice. It always helps if I pre-make something, but I've been in meetings and chaos all day. So I did not get anything preset for you guys, but I'm telling you guys, this is where it's at. And these are glass, so 13. Now I want to say, if you guys are previous to me saying one bag will do glass and resin are very different. You need a lot more by weight for glass because they're much heavier. So if you have a resin, yes, 100 grams will do like a 20-ounce tumbler, but 100 grams of glass will not do a 20-ounce tumbler. You've got to buy like 3 or 4. So that's where it is more expensive. Glass rhinestones are more expensive to cover a tumbler. For example, like this is the resin tumbler, and these rhinestones are $20. This is the glass tumbler, and these rhinestones are $35. So it's almost double the amount of cost for glass over resin. But the durability factor and the sparkle factor on the glass is far superior. So there is a reason, but there's not everybody is in the game of the super expensive sell my tumblers for $150. We just aren't. Some of us are more in that $65 tumbler range, $70 for a rhinestone tumbler. That's going to be your resin. Also, if you are looking, we have this one. There's 13 of these resin sets left. That's it. This one is sold out that night in glass. They will be coming back. We just got to restock them. The cheetah stones are glass. Yes. Wait till you see my cup. I love it just as it is, but I'm going to keep going, but it's stunning as it is. The cheetah stones are glass. Yes. The listing will tell you if it's glass or rhinestones. You can also tell by the cost. But the resin tumbler by design, this is the rhinestone by design. You can buy the tumbler, the blank tumbler separate. You can buy this sublimation wrap sheet to wrap it and put your print right on the tumbler separate. And you can buy the rhinestone separate. So you can buy all the pieces that you need separately. If this is a really good teenager gift, if you have a teenager or even like a late, like 11, 12-year-old who loves crafting, this is a great little Christmas gift for them. You can get them a tumbler with you can pre-sublimate it if you want, or just give them the whole thing if they want to try to do it. Or if you are mom or grandma or auntie, they can come to your house and you can show them how to wrap the tumbler and sublimate it. You do the whole process together. They sparkle a lot. Yes. So these are great little Christmas gifts of like crafting kits, because my kids crafting kits. My kids want to keep buying a member mailed them a box of rock painting. So then we got totally into that. We've been into that for the year now. But they keep wanting to buy the kits. I was like, we have 85,000 rocks on our ranch, and I have unlimited acrylic paints. So we paint rocks a lot. We have a lot of painted rocks in our house. Lots of them. We're going to start hiding them around the neighborhood. But this is a great little gift because it's like $20 for the rhinestones. And then you could, if you want, you can, if you have a tumbler in your kit already, it comes with a paper map. But if you want to sublimate the print onto a sublimate ready tumbler, you got to buy the print and then a sublimation tumbler. Okay, so you can do it either way. Anyway, there's 13 of those left. But these rhinestones, this Mermaid Shimmer set of rhinestones, I actually foresee me combining some of the cheetah spot ones and these because I would love cheetah spots. I will probably use the cheetah spot. We have the instant transfer cheetah spots that are just the spots. I will probably put those on a tumbler and then rhinestone those in the black. I'll use the cheetah spots as my map and rhinestone them in black and then put these in between. Oh, that's happening. I'm done. Actually, that's happening because we're making that tumbler today and I was not planning on putting cheetah spots on it, but it's getting cheetah spots now because I just had that idea. So maybe we'll do that at the end. All right. So the Mermaid Shimmer, these are $13.50 for 50 grams. You will probably need, I would say, 3 to 4 bags of this for a 20 ounce. Okay, then we have I already showed you guys the cheetah print cups. Then we have the Mermaid Shimmer, the decals. Hold on. I'm going to try to keep you up to date of where we are numbers wise because the stuff is going to sell out. There's only 40 sets of the designer packs left. Woo! That went fast. There's only 105 of the multicolored stone sets left. There was 300 40 minutes ago. So they're selling quickly. Now let me show you the decal pack. Hold on. This is going to take me a minute because I got to go down. And I got a speed bump in the middle now. And she's making it hard. Okay. So I've already cut mine, unfortunately. Uh-oh. I was carrying it. I thought they were all in this clump. Hold on. I separated it. Hold on. I lost the decal. I lost some of the decals. I was carrying it. I think they're sitting. They should be sitting there. Oh. Sorry, I can't run. Baby will flop right out. I have to remember what I was carrying with this. Okay, so it's a little mini decal pack. Simple. It's $13.95. You're gonna get these 3 decals. These are instant transfers. Hi guys. I need a grabber arm to reach. Yep. But then I would never be able to find the grabber arm, Tink. Story of my life. Okay, so the Mermaid Shimmer comes with the potion bottle. I don't want to get this wrong. Okay, it comes with the potion bottles. Okay, with the lights. It comes with the rhinestones. It comes with the charm set. It comes with a full sheet mermaid scales. I've already cut mine, so it looks a little wonky because I've cut it to get ready for today's live. The mermaid scales, and then it comes with these 3 instant transfers. Little Mermaid. How pretty are these? Mermaid. Mermaid or seahorse. How freaking cute are these? Oh, I should do one with two with the pink hair and 1 with the purple on a cup for myself. Then it's like the girls, 2 identical and a fraternal. You're going to keep on and you're going to be homeless. Girl, we have RV hookups here. You can just pull a truck in. Just kidding. We've already got the RV hookups being utilized by Diane, who was homeless Monday through Thursday. So she lives here. Not really. She has a home, but she lives here because she lives very far away. She doesn't want to, she loves working here. So she's like, I'll just live there for Monday through Thursday. If you haven't heard us tell that story, it's kind of funny. But this is the sheet. And then you get the two mermaids and the seahorse. Okay. And then you get in the designer pack. Am I having twins? You would think. No, I already have triplets. I would panic if I was having 2 more. But Julie, who works for me, she's having twins. And she's due 1 month before me. She's due like February 13th. And I'm due like March 17th. So we're due 1 month away. I already told her brace for impact. She's like, oh, it'll be fine. Like I did it. I'm like, no, girl, you don't understand what's about to hit you. Twins are really hard. So the designer pack, if you've never bought from us, the designer pack is kind of like the stuff that we launched today, bundled together. And when we bundled it together, we discounted a little bit for you. So you get the rhinestone pack, 1 rhinestone pack, charms, 3 individual decals, 1 full sheet, instant transfer, and the potion bottles. I haven't opened all my potion bottles yet. Okay. That is regular price, $56.25 for all the things put together. And then we put it on sale for $46.50. So if you already know you're going to get all the things, just grab a designer packet. You're going to save money. Mary Cameron. I mean, that was me on Saturday. I went hard on Saturday with my kids. But my husband knows the month of December is scary for us because I go big for the holidays. I will do all the fun things. I will do all the festive things. I will buy all the things. I will spend all the money. I will do the things because it's just how I am. I love the holidays. And so like we go to the light show and I'm buying the popcorn and I'm buying the light up drinks and I'm buying the light up pom-pom. Oh, that was fun. I'm buying the light up pom-poms for the kids. And we're going to go big when we go to the light show. Because that's just who I am. And I know that there's a thing where they're like, don't spoil your kids. Da, da, da. But it's not for my kids. It's for me. They like the like enjoyment. Like mom's going to do it because I want to do it. My kids are just benefiting. You got some rhinestones. Toot, toot. Okay, so I gotta keep going because we're gonna run out. Okay, so rhinestones. Okay, now I'm gonna show you my tumbler really quick. There are some of these cheetah sets left. Okay, these are the cheetah print sets. It's called cheetah print pack or cheetah print decal pack. Just FYI, we have it back on order. It's gonna be coming back in because we knew you guys were gonna buy it out fast. But our rhinestoning glue, we only have 66 of these left. So these little rhinestone glues, we call them super strength adhesive. The super strength adhesive, there's only 66 left. Okay. Bloop. Oop, there's only 41 of the charm packs left. Okay. This is the cheetah print pack. Let's see. The cheetah print, it's called Cheetah Collection Designer Pack or the Cheetah Collection Rhinestones. There's only 20 sets of the rhinestones left. They are glass. Okay. It comes with black. My black is almost empty because I've been using it. So it comes with black. It comes with all the taupe. It's like taupe, beige, champagne, dark brown, light brown, all the shades of the browns in the glass rhinestones. And then it comes with a whole bunch of clear. Okay. There's a purpose for this. The decal pack comes with this amazing wrap. I wrapped this tumbler. Okay. And I'm using this as my guideline for my rhinestones. You don't have to do this. This is just how I'm doing it. I wrapped the tumbler with the cheetah print and then I'm using the cheetah print as my guidelines and I've applied my black rhinestones. Now I love it just like this. I would leave it like this and keep it simple. And these instant transfers are permanent bond. So they do not have to be epoxied over. You still have to treat it just like you would a epoxy tumbler where you can't soak it in hot water, no dishwasher, don't leave it in a hot car. Same rules as a epoxy tumbler. Do you know that just these tumblers blank, you can't put them in a dishwasher? So even if you're like, oh, I want it to be on the dishwasher, these double-walled tumblers, you are not supposed to put them in the dishwasher. It will mess up your seal. There's a hair sticking straight out. It will mess up your seal. Your cheetah print, you're going to die when you see it, Jane. This cheetah print sheet is gorgeous. So I just went and I started rhinestoning at one corner and I did a little wedge and then I just rhinestoned up in a kind of a swirl pattern. I'm not going to rhinestone these in black. These are all going to get covered in clear. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in here and I'm going to go in with the beigey brown ones next. The beiges, brown, champagnes. And I'm going to fill in everywhere around these guys in the beigey browns. And then I'm going to ombre them out a little bit, speckle them out, ombre them up and up and up. And then the rest is going to get filled in with the clear. The clear has no back. It's clear all the way through, no backing to it. So it's going to show these colors through it. So I'm hoping it gets a really cool look to it. So that's my tumbler in the works. Well, I have 3 tumblers in the works right now. I never finished my pumpkin fall one. No, black tie, Mary, does not ship out until December 11th. The black tie has not even shipped out. You still have many days. You have like 8 days until black tie even leaves the warehouse. Where's my drink? Yeah. If you've never done black tie with us, it does not ship immediately. We should not be doing a Black Friday sale. We don't have time. It's chaos already, always in here. And the way it always times out, it's always like battle box, glitter box, swag bag. It's all that stuff. We're already doing all that. So we have to push it to a date that Alyssa says, I can have the team have it ready by this date. So it's this year, it happened to be December 11th. She's like, I can have it done and out by December 11th. Because she's the one who kind of coordinates all the packing, putting together and all that. Now, I will tell you all this because our team bags all of these. Our team bags all of these. We are a American company and we do all this tedious stuff ourselves. We bag the rhinestones, we bag these, we cut, we print, we bag all these, and then we bundle all of them together. There's only 6 of us total. Emily lives in California. So we always go full tilt as fast as we can, as long as we can, do as much as we can. It was a similar date last year. I think it was the 9th last year. All right, so that is the mermaid collection. Now let's get on the cup because I want to get started on the cup. I've got 3 cups planned for today. There's no way we're going to get to all 3. And I would love to epoxy a whole bunch of tumblers. And I would also love to work on rhinestones on this guy with you guys. But I got to stop yapping. Do we have any current coupon codes going? No, it's not today. We do not have a current coupon code today right now. All right. So this is what we're going to do. I've got this tumbler ready to rock and roll. It's a 20-ounce hydro flask. Morgan cut these for me on the Cricut. I'm going to see if I can get her to prepare this file properly so that we can put it up as a digital cut file for you guys as a freebie. She's never cut one of our instant transfers on a Cricut before. I've always just done it with my paper cutter. So she said, let her know how it cuts, if it cut all the way through. Okay, so this, when we cut on the Cricut, this was the excess. So there's a little strip here you can wrap and use for pen wraps. Let's save that. I always say, don't throw the stuff away because you can cut a name out in this. I have another one too. So you can cut a name out in this. You can use these to wrap around pens. You can use these to wrap around all sorts of things. So don't throw away your scraps. They're very useful. Even these little pieces, because these can be for striping. So save all the bits of your instant transfer, just like you would save all the bits of your vinyl. It comes back around. It comes back around. Okay, maybe I'll start. Okay. All right. So we are going to wrap this around, but as you can see, I've had her cut it. Oh, nope. It's very hard for you guys to see. Hold on. Let me move some stuff so we can actually start crafting. Here we go. What setting would you use to on the Cricut to cut those? I don't know, Gina. It was that much chaos. She literally just threw this at me and she's like, I gotta go. Here you go. We didn't have time to talk about it. I assigned it to her about an hour before I was supposed to go live. So she's just like, blah, 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 blah. And so she threw it at me and go, I will find out for you, go, what she used. It didn't cut all the way through the backing, but it does appear to have cut through the instant transfer. So I will ask her what she ended up using to cut it. Yes, yes. Okay. Oh, no, I wanted that down there. So if you have not wrapped an instant transfer, if you've never heard me talk about the instant transfers, what these are, they're very similar to vinyl, except for it's a little different. It's a little thicker. These are also, don't you start bugging me. No, sir. No. Turbo's in here and he wants on my lap. I don't have a lap anymore. My belly takes up the whole space. You can sit right there. And he's like, okay. He's literally just laying on my butt. This is an instant transfer. These are permanent bond. We have permanent printable vinyl, but it's permanent vinyl in the sense that like the stickiness is considered permanent on things, but it's not going to be like the durability to just put it on a cup and not epoxy it. Right? It's a different beast. These, does the box go out? I don't know. Lily Bell, I'm not sure what you mean by when does the box go out. These are permanent bond. You do not have to epoxy over them. It is like paint though. So like a paint on your car, you can't scrub it with an abrasive. It's not infallible, but it is permanent bond. You can put these on a wine glass and then hand wash the wine glass and use it forever and it'll be fine. But if you scrub it with like a scouring pad, you're probably going to scratch the surface, just like you wouldn't go up to your car and scrub a bird poop off with a, what is that thing called? A Brillo pad, because you're just going to scratch your paint job. It's a permanent paint job. So the same concept. Okay. But these are the stick on these is insane. Okay. The caveat to that is if you are not going to epoxy over the top of it, you cannot touch the back of this white part. Because the minute your finger touches that, you get skin cells on there, oils on there, skin cells on there and oils on there. And are they macaroons? No, they're skin. They could be macaroons. That would be cute. No, these are mermaid scales. So if you touch this, you can't put that on your tumbler and then tell your customer it doesn't need to, it's permanent bond and it'll be fine. Because you've affected that bond by putting your skin cells on it. So you have to be very careful if you're not going to epoxy over it. Now, the one I'm going to do today, we're going to epoxy over it because we're going to be putting glitter on it and rhinestones on it. We're going to do the whole thing. So we're going to put this down. We're going to actually glitter it. Then we're going to epoxy over the top of it. Then we're going to rhinestone on it. Oh, well, I changed what I was going to do now. I changed what I was going to do because now I've decided I was going to do this. Okay. Sorry. The black tag box goes out on the 11th. All right, so here we go. This is today. This is part of the shimmer. Oh, and if you guys missed it, the Happy Souls collection, we put up 5. We had 5 left over, and 5 of the Happy Soul collection went up yesterday. So if you missed the Happy Souls, there's 5 left. They went up. They might already been sold out. If somebody spotted them and knew what they were. I can't keep up with y'all purchasing right now. Okay, in the Cheetah collection decal pack, there's only 3 left. Just FYI. The Cheetah print, purple leopard print tumbler that launched today, there's only 4 left. The baby pink tumbler, Cheetah print tumbler, there's only 5 left. The teal Cheetah print tumbler, there's only 8 left. The designer pack for the Cheetah collection, only 5 left. Oh, that's right. This mold, the little cheetah heart, is in the designer pack for that Cheetah collection designer pack. Sorry, I'm just seeing these real quick. I'm seeing if I can pop this up. The rhinestone set for these, there's only 17 left. You get the rhinestones, the map for this, so you can make your own, follow the map and make one. The sublimation print is also available for that if you want to sublimate the print, the map right onto your cup. The hot pink cheetah print tumbler, the one they put dibsies on, this guy, there's only 9 left. Okay, so there, yep, you guys have seen it. The Happy Soul Instant Transfer mini set. You have to search Happy Soul on the website. There's only 3 left, and the Happy Soul, the mini collection decal pack, there's only 4 left. Whoops, I think she put the wrong thing up there. Oh yeah, no, she didn't. So the decal pack is only 4 left, and the instant transfer set, there's only 3 left. Okay, finished. Let's get these going. Okay, I just want to make sure you guys all know what's up there. All right, so on this tumbler, we are going to put we're going to wrap our instant transfer on here. And then I have this cut, so you can see, I don't know if you guys can see the cut lines. It's hard to see because it's so shiny. There, it's cut. So see right there? I cut it in a pattern, okay? Now, what you want to do, look how good I am, guys. I remembered and I saved my old one from before. Okay. So we can take this and make our line, our vertical line. Sorry, I can't do it left-handed. Okay. On our tumbler. And this is going to give us our guideline. You can bring in, I just unplugged it. Why is everything so difficult? Why can't it just go smooth? So pregnant. And I still have like 98 days to be pregnant. And I feel so pregnant already. Yikes. Okay, so this is just like a little laser pointer. It's like a little laser pointer, really. And it's got this on each side. What is it called? Guys, what is this thing called? Rulers on each side. So what you do is you take the laser pointer and you line it up, and you want it to be on the exact same spot. 1, 2, 3. So I know that this needs to pivot over just a teeny smidge, a tiny, tiny smidge. Okay, that's going to be pretty dead on for this little. Okay, so that's how I can confirm that I know that my line is straight. Because if you have watched me, you know that this is my weakness. I am really bad at lining up things, eyeballing anything. Okay, then we're going to just take our X-Acto knife and we're going to separate the backing very carefully away from our design. I have to use my X-Acto knife, my craft knife. If you got the swag bag, you got one of the new purple craft knives in it from in the Big Daddy. Okay. Farts. I had it. Okay, there we go. Now I am putting this under epoxy, so I am not super concerned with touching it on the back because I know I'm going to be dropping it under epoxy. I'm also going to leave a tiny gap in the top so that epoxy can go over the top and make contact. And what I'm going to do here is I'm going to line gentle, gentle, gentle. I wasn't ready. Sorry, this is very hard to do with turbo. I didn't even think about turbo being a problem back there. Okay, bring you guys in closer. I'm going to line this up. But like I said, I'm not worried about touching the backing because I'm going to be putting this under epoxy. So I'm not super stressed about it being perfect. I want to get closer to the top. Just a hint. So the epoxy has a good connection. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to drop that down. We're going to go ahead and get this out of the way because we don't need this anymore. Grab my squeegee. And we're going to slowly squeegee this guy down. Ever so gently. Oh, we're off a little bit. Dang it. See, even though I say I measure once, laser it, do all that, I'm still crooked. Always. I bet it was probably closer with my eyeball than it was on the laser. But that is okay. It's all maskable. Okay. Okay, so this is still, there's 2 more cuts. I have a cut that I did here for a wedge. Oh, you guys can see. I did a slice that I did for a wedge here, and then we have the triangle here. So in theory, I could put the triangle down here, and then we'd have a wedge that we can glitter in this part. Or so I could do 3 more cups with this and still use this pattern. So I can use the wedge on another 20-ounce tumbler and this on another 20-ounce tumbler, and have some scales on each one with a different pattern. Okay, this one I'm going to press down. I'm going to make sure it's completely on there. Okay, and then I'm going to take my little X-Acto knife, and I'm actually going to fix that. Okay. Let me back you guys up just a second. Peeling transfer sheet away. Okay. Okay, so we have our Mermaid Shimmer. Oh, the nail strips? Yes. No, we have not taken the stockings. We won't take the Christmas stuff to the teens until like the 20th. All right, so here's Mermaid Shimmer on the tumbler. The top is off. This part is off by just a hair. I'm actually going to leave it because I think that I can mask that and it won't be that noticeable. It's very subtle. Very subtle. Okay. Now, the second part, I'm going to ombre this. Well, I was going to ombre the second part. However, I had this idea that I decided that I'm going to actually put the cheetah from the Happy Souls. This is the Happy Souls one print on there. And I'm going to use the center. I cut this the exact same way so you can see the cut lines on here. I'm going to use the wedge, like what's this triangle piece, and I'm going to wedge it right up against here. Thank you, Margaret. Okay. You're the best, Margaret. Okay. So remember when I say you want to pull the backing away from the front to get these cheetah prints? That's what I want to do. It's weird to do this with a Band-Aid on. It feels very, very peculiar. So I'm pulling this is going to be a handful to get this on without getting too crazy. Because I'm taking this middle wedge piece out. Just doing it very carefully so don't mess it up. Okay. So let me show you what I mean. This is from the Happy Souls collection. We cut this the same way in the same exact file, from the same file, so I know they'll fit perfectly together. So now we're going to go in. I put a towel down. It helps my tumbler keep from rolling. Okay. And then we're going to take this and I'm going to wedge it right in. I need to stand up, but Turbo's sitting behind me. Turbo, you're going to make this very difficult. Hold on. I gotta move him. I love you, buddy, but you got to go down. I can't move around with you. I can't function with you back there. Okay. All right. Okay. So I'm going to just go one side. I'm going to do one side and then the other. Okay, and this one I could peel the transfer sheet away. Do a little extra rubbing just to make sure. Peel that transfer sheet away so I don't accidentally overlap. Come on. Okay, and then do the other side. Peel the transfer sheet away. This was not my original plan. This is secondary plan. Because I had that idea with the rhinestones. Hi, everybody. So this is using the Mermaid Shimmer collection. Okay, so what we're going to do here on this tumbler, this will get epoxy over the top of it. But what we're going to do first, we got the base down. So what's going to happen now, we're going to actually tape this off very carefully. And then I'm going to glitter this part. We're going to ombre glitter. We're going to do Oswald. I picked Oswald and Desmond. It's like a champagne gold, kind of a, yeah, champagne-y gold, pretty gold, and Desmond. Okay, I'm going to do the champagne gold here and ombre down into the pink going towards there. Okay. And then we will epoxy over top, get a nice smooth coat. I will get one layer of epoxy on, then I will put my striping tape down, and then we're going to get a nice smooth coat over the top. Then we're going to go in and I'm going to rhinestone this section, the cheetah print section. I'm going to use the black stones from the cheetah collection, which are the same stones I put on here. They're the black glass stones. And then I'm going to put today's collection, the Mermaid Shimmer Rhinestones, in all the cracks in between. So it'll look like a rhinestone. It'll look like a regular glitter epoxy tumbler, and then it will have a collar of rhinestones on it. Okay. And this is probably the perfect amount of rhinestones for this. Okay. So let's get this started with the glitter. That's going to be our next step. We're going to need this. We need an ombre glitter shaker. Hi guys. So this is the Mermaid Shimmer tumbler, the instant transfer. This is part of the Mermaid Shimmer tumbler. This is part of the Happy Souls collection. But if you search the word cheetah print instant transfer, you will find we have sheets of sheets of cheetah print instant transfer. You can get it from there. Okay, so this is going to be rhinestones and instant transfers and glitters. It's going to be a combination of all of them. So I'm going to cover my knife. It's floating around. Don't need fingers and this. Okay, so now what we're gonna go do is we're gonna take Ombre glitter shaker. We sell these on the website. They're black, the ones we have in current stock. This is my clean one that I have. And we're gonna mix Oswald and Desmond together. That's gonna give us our glitter for the ombre in between. I don't need a lot because it's just gonna be a small space, and it's probably gonna be more like right here. I'm gonna have more pink than gold. It's just gonna be a little bit. But if you've never seen one of these used, this is your dream kiss of like sweetness for doing ombres. If you struggle with ombres and you're trying to do them by hand, like ombre, like shimmy the colors together, just get one of these. They're like $5.50, I think, on the website. So I'm trying to drink a ton of water. It's water with a little cranberry juice in it. I had really bad leg cramps last night, so we're trying to avoid that again tonight. So you put a little bit of one color in there. I use Desmond. Sorry, that's Oswald. So Oswald is this really pretty kind of soft gold. It's not super yellow. And Desmond, I love Desmond. Okay, so we're putting Desmond in there. He's our baby pink metallic. Okay, so we got Desmond and Oswald. And then we're going to mix it together. Now, if you have never ombre glitter shakered, some of y'all might be like, oh, but you mix all that glitter together and you waste it. But you don't have to waste it. What you can do is we sell the glitter bags on the website in sets of 10, I believe. You can buy like packs of 10. You can actually put this then in one of those bags, leftovers, and then label it. Put Oswald Desmond on there. So the next time you go to do an ombre, if you're trying to sort out and you're like, oh, I do kind of, and you think about it, you can quickly reference that. And then you already have it pre-mixed. Okay, so I shimmy those two colors together. This is how you get that perfect blend in between. Okay. Now, the minute you flip this over, its glitter's gonna start coming out. So you gotta, sorry, I'm bending and I'm pregnant. Ugh. You gotta store it right. So I just keep a couple river stones from the craft shop, whatever, rocks from your, in a cup, and let it sit like this. It's gonna hold it up. How do you get the glitter stuck in the shaker? How do you, out? I struggle. Soap and water. I just get soap and a scrubby. Scrub it out. Q-tip. So the soap takes away the static from the glitter. And then I scrub it right out. You can also take a piece of tape and turn it inside out and stick the tape down there. It pulls it off. It sticks to it. Pulls it off. Okay, so that's going to store like that while we're doing this next step. Tape. I need inserted. This is very thick tape. That's okay. So we're going to take some painter's tape and de-stick it. So I'm going to stick it to my shirt over and over and take some of the sticky away. You want to kind of collect all the fuzzies off your clothes on this tape on purpose. Okay, you're doing that on purpose to make this less tacky. You want this just sticky enough to hold on. Okay. Stick it to my towel. You want it to pick up all the fuzzies and the glitter bits and the things. Because you don't want it really, really sticky. I don't want it really sticky because I don't want it ripping my decal off. And even if it's like, people are like, oh, it's painter's tape. Painter's tape is not, it's very sticky. And if you stick it on like a printed vinyl, it's going to peel. It's going to rip the image right off your printed vinyl. It's crazy. It's not like low tack. Okay, so then I'm going to take this. Bloop, and we're basically just going to cover our cheetah spots right along the edge. Doop. Doop. Okay. Just hold it on. And I do this side. Okay. Okay, and then we're going to come down and we're going to do this side. Okay. We don't have to cover the whole cup. We just want to make basically the line, the straight line for us right there. Okay. Oh, I just broke my nail. Delight. I was like, well, that felt weird. It's because I broke my nail. Get my craft knife back out. Mary, we don't mind, girl. We'll combine them. Okay. Now I'm going to glitter all the rest of this, but I want it pink here and gold here. Okay. So that's what we're going to shoot for. Oswald and Desmond, throw this away. I have my glitter off to the side. All right. The Mermaid Shimmer Designer Pack only has 36 left. There's only 80 sets of the rhinestones left. Okay, just giving you guys a heads up where we're at. Okay, now I'm going to get a little bit of the, I'm going to tack it over and over. I don't need a lot. I always put my tack in a little side jar. Get a paintbrush. I want a nice flat-edged paintbrush. Oop, that one's got a little stickiness to it. Let's not use that one. This is just a cheap brush. Oh, Nellie. Somebody tell Nellie Somerset congratulations on the new job. All right, here we go. She's listening with no volume. Can we start putting glass on the glass rhinestones label? Yes. Heidi, will you do me a favor? Will you do me a quick favor? Because that's just something I say, oh, yes, but that's going to leave my brain almost the minute I get off this live. It's going to leave my brain in 3 seconds. So will you just message customer service and said, Summer wanted me to tell you guys to please start putting glass on the labels. Because that is a very easy request to fill. I got to remember that I need to do that, and I won't. I just know myself. I will forget. There's intention to remember and like good intentions there, but I know myself well enough to know not to rely on me to remember that. Oh, Emily's got it. Oh, Emily's on the live. So Emily said she's got it. She'll take care of it. Thank you, Em. Okay. Okay, we're just getting this on here. I'm going to glitter the butt as well as the sides and the top. Okay, so first I went through and just got the glue on. Now I'm going to go back through and try to do no brush strokes and just swoop it. First I was just getting coverage. Now we're going for a clean look. Because we're using fine glitter, so the brush strokes may show through it. I got just exactly the right amount of tack it. All right, perfect. So we're going to let that sit for just a second. Check that. Where's my little water thing? I don't know. Okay, baby wipe. Could I send you $1 million? I could write a check. Doesn't mean it's going to cash, but I can write you a check. Who's the comedian that does a whole joke about that? They go to impound his car, and they're like, well, he's like, I don't carry that kind of cash on. And then they're like, well, you could write us a check. He's like, oh, well, I can write you a check. I thought you wanted money. 100% the check's going to bounce. I got like $16 in my bank account, people. I just told you I took my kids to SeaWorld, which means I have no money. Okay, here we go. If you've never seen this ombre glitter shaker at work, well, let me get you at a better angle. Let's go up high. Okay, here's the ombre glitter shaker at work. What you're going to do is you're going to go down real close and you're going to go, and you're going to get a nice thick layer of the glitter, a little band. Okay. From one end to the other. Okay. Of that dual color mixed together. Then you're going to go a little higher up and you're just going to just do a gentle tap at an angle. I told you I just want the gold on the top to be very subtle. So that's why that's why we made that line up there very, very low. And then we want to do a little tap and go the other way. Okay. So let me hold it up close so you can see that there's like a thick band and then there's like a little shimmy coming off of it. Okay. It's a little bit more shimmy. This ombre glitter shaker is very easy to control. Just do very subtle taps. Okay. But see how it already naturally just wants to ombre itself? Okay. So see how subtle that already is? Oop. Sorry, I put a comment, highlighted your comment on accident. All right. Now, I'm not going to save this. I have plenty of these too. I'm not worried about it. But for y'all, save it, save it, save it. Okay. Now, I'm going to tap the cup off. You can leave. You don't have to be in here. Go lay on the couch, buddy. You don't just, I have the door open in here, so he wants to be in here. All right. So now you have here. Now we're going to go in with Desmond along the bottom. Coating the bottom real well. And then we're going to put Desmond here, right along that edge. And we're going to put it on heavy. You don't have to be careful here because all this is doing is going to fill in the gaps. Okay. I don't do a hard tap over my glitter. I don't want to contaminate it. So I do the tap off the side. I'm going to lose a little glitter that way, but that way I don't contaminate this and lose all of that. Okay. Sorry, this is Oswald. Desmond is the pink. Oswald is the gold. Okay, now Desmond is going to go the opposite way. Same concept, just let it fall over. Shimmy it, tap it off. And you get the easiest perfect ombre ever. Super gold on the bottom, very pink on the top, pretty little ombre in the middle. Now I can see where it's a little shy of glitter from Oswald. I missed a little spot. Go in. All right, glitter ombre duster brush for the win to clean off my thing. Okay. I can see it's got a little spot right here where I missed. I didn't get it really filled in with Oswald there. So we'll just do a quick little one more since I'm going in. Make sure. Got it. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Now you can burnish this down if you want to. I actually don't like the burnishing as much. Depends on the tumbler and depends on what the design is going to be. But I don't like the burnishing, so we're just going to go ahead and peel. I'm not burnishing this cup. Okay. Now, in theory, let me tell you the couple different ways that this cup could proceed. There are multiple ways that you can get to the end point for this cup. Just Let me clean up my little mess a little bit. Okay, so everybody take notes. Here we go. There are multiple ways you can finish this cup. This is a permanent bond decal. These are permanent bond decals. They do not need, this hair sticks right out. They do not need to go under epoxy. This does have to go under epoxy. Now you can do two different things here. This little hair is going to make me crazy. You can do two different things here. You can epoxy, you can clear glass spray paint this, seal this up, and epoxy the whole thing. Or you can tape this off, seal this off, take hang method epoxy, quick cure for your first layer, and then hang method, or even just put it on your tumbler and peel the tape. And you can epoxy just this section. And then you can rhinestone this and you can leave this. Okay. So there's two ways to skin this cat. You can epoxy the whole thing. You want to seal this glitter in with clear glossy spray paint. My favorite spray seal is, can somebody send me a comment? My comments are frozen. You take clear glossy Rust-Oleum spray paint, 2X. It says 2X clear glossy spray paint. It's by Rust-Oleum. Tape this off, seal this up. That's what's going to happen with this tumbler next. Then, like I said, you have two steps. Thank you guys. There's two steps here. You can tape it off and epoxy just the glitter section, or you can epoxy the whole cup. If you epoxy just the glitter section, you can just proceed as usual, but these two will not be sealed under epoxy. It's going to be personal preference. It's going to be what you feel like you want to do. But what's going to happen with this one is we're going to rhinestone these black cheetah spots with the black rhinestones from the cheetah collection. So I've still got enough rhinestones, black rhinestones to do that. I'm going to use the cheetah spots as my, I can see you, Sarah. Yes. I'm going to use the cheetah spots as my map to rhinestone over the top of them. And then I'm going to go in between those rhinestones with today's Mermaid Shimmer collection. Let me pour some of these out so you guys can see them. In between that with the Mermaid Shimmer collection. And then this will stay as it is. So it's going to be this really pretty vinyl, rhinestones down the middle, and the glitter on the bottom. Regardless, this needs to be epoxied in. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to seal this. I'm going to put 2 coats of epoxy over the entire thing. And then I'm going to rhinestone over the top of that. So this and this will be sealed under epoxy. Makes it a little more durable. And then I will put these guys over the top. Got it? Got it? Well, now I'm kind of rethinking it. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. All right. So technically I need to tape this back off. Shouldn't have pulled the tape yet. I should have spray painted it. Because I don't want to spray paint everything because the spray paint isn't permanent bond. And if I spray paint and I get spray paint on this part where I'm going to epoxy, I'm epoxying the whole thing. So it doesn't matter. Never mind. Clean it off. Clear glossy spray paint. Let me show you what I mean. I got it everywhere. Jeez. Okay, this is the clear glossy spray paint. This is Rust-Oleum 2X clear gloss. That's what we're using. I know gold would not be everyone's first run at this. Your brain would go like, oh, blue and pink or purple and pink. I think the gold adds a little level of classy, cute sophistication to it. It also kind of highlights the little gold bits that are kind of in the scales. And so I thought, I'm like, not that I need to make an adult grown-ups mermaid cup, but I'm like, I feel like it just adds a little bit of elegance to my mermaid. So that's why we did that. Okay, so this is the Mermaid Shimmer collection. The rhinestones on it that are going to go on it are from the Mermaid Shimmer collection. I used Oswald and Desmond as my glitters. Oswald is the gold. We're going to be using him later with Hamish. Desmond is the pink. Okay, and then you can find we sell the cheetah spots individually on the website. So you can just search cheetah spot instant transfer or cheetah instant transfers. Get a sheet of it. We also have the Happy Souls collection. We have a few of them back on the website today. I'm going to stick this back here. This is going to cure up. We'll epoxy it tomorrow. Okay, now. Your daughter would kill for this cup. My kids probably will murder for this cup. It's going to be a hydro flask, so most likely will end up as one of my kids' cups for school because it has the hydro flask top, which is what they use for school. Okay. Don't lose my little black rhinestones. Those are important. I'm going to shimmy some of these rhinestones out because you guys are not going to get the full scale of how gorgeous these are if I don't just pour them out for you guys and just let you see them in real. You're not even seeing them really how they are because we're not outside. We're inside in the studio. I cannot explain what these look like other than they look like a fairy dust. And I can't explain them. They look like fairy dust and magic mermaid scale tails. It's totally my color wheelhouse with the fuchsias and the teals and the lavenders. It's so pretty. The inside, it's not going to do it justice. I don't even think the photo and they're glass rhinestones. I don't even think the photo on the website does it justice. And you have to just see these in person. We're doing the best we can to photograph these. Christina is actually very good at it. But a still shot versus like seeing them sparkle in the light, it's like nothing. There's no comparison. It's crazy. They're so pretty. Okay. So this is what's going to fill in between the black cheetah spots. Okay. With this set, it's $13.50 for 50 grams of glass rhinestones. You will need about 4 bags to do a 20-ounce tumbler. We sell them in 50 grams because not everybody wants to do an entire tumbler. For example, the one I'm doing today, it's not a full tumbler. We're just going to be doing that cute little middle part. You don't need 4 bags. And so to keep it reasonable and reasonably purchasable for whatever project, you can buy it in smaller increments. So if you're like, I just want to do like 2 or 3 glitter rhinestone pens for the girls in my office, you don't have to buy $40 worth of rhinestones. You can buy $13.50 worth of rhinestones. Does that make sense? We're trying to make it as financially grabbable and affordable as possible. And you just need to buy the portions that you will need. Hello. Tiny little flashes from cameras. Yes. But this one, the colors in this are basic. Basically the colors in that is this. All this mixed together. Okay. Well, we completely changed directions on what I was going to do with that tumbler. Because I was going to pair it with the collection that Emily launched last Thursday. I was going to mix it with this. So I was going to do the mermaid scales on the top, and then I was going to take the wedge from the bottom of this on the bottom. The like color splotches. It almost looks like alcohol ink and glitter splotches. And I was going to do that as the triangle on the bottom, and then I was going to ombre that little V in the middle, but we completely pivoted to rhinestones and cheetah spots. Okay. So the Mermaid Shimmer collection is what's on the website right now. That's the one we were just working on. Okay, next up, we got enough time for one more. Let's see. Okay, let's do the Christmas one because I need to get it cracking. Otherwise, it's not going to get finished in time. Okay. Oh, for Pete's sake. Hold on, the stomach. The auction cup is coming beautifully. It's waiting for epoxy. I was hoping to do a huge epoxy day on Friday, but I got slammed and we didn't get it done. I also had it on the docket for today, but everything takes me 3 times as long because I got heartburn and I can barely move. So I might come live tomorrow afternoon and do just a round of epoxy first, and just hang out with you guys, epoxy like 10 cups, and then do my regular live in the afternoon crafting and continuing on these, probably working on those cups and blah blah blah. Okay, here we go. We're gonna do the same exact thing. Hopefully we stay on task this time. I'm going to do the Christmas lights. These are both from the Gnome for the Holidays. It's the Christmas lights and the gingerbread. I'm using this. It's a white sublimation ready tumbler, but it has holographics in it. It's hard to see inside. It's got some holographic sparkle, which I'm hoping kind of shows through my little gingerbreads. And then we are going to ombre Oswald, which is the same glitter we used on the last one. We're going to ombre Oswald. Will I be sneak peeking Big Papa? Yes, probably. Not today, though. And then Hamish. I always do a little sneak peeking. All right, so we're gonna do the same thing. This time I'm gonna eyeball this one. Because I feel like the other one I could have eyeballed and been closer. Okay, start your line, get your line going. Grab my paper. Oops, wrong side. I need this side. Okay, pick up so the Christmas lights, this is what I'm using on the top. It will not be a big peak. It will be a little peak. Jane. It's our favorite things. December swag bag is the title is our favorite things. It used to be summer's favorite things, but everybody in the warehouse loves different things, so we decided to just call it our favorite things. And so it's kind of everybody put their. Do you do any other prep for the sub cup? If it was going to be all glitter and epoxy, yes. With these instant transfers, it doesn't need to be prepped. It needs to be clean and glossy surface, because 90% of the cup is going to be instant transfers. I am not pre-sanding it. But if I was going to take the sub cup and use this as my base color, and I'm just going to glitter it over the top, I would do a gentle sanding. I would not sand through the color. I would just scuff the surface up. Does that make sense? But because the instant transfer likes that clean, super smooth surface, we would just leave it. Okay, here we go. So here we go. Same concept as the last one. Take it up, get it real close to the edge. I'm leaving a little hint above the instant transfer because I want the epoxy to make good contact up there when it hits. Okay. Grab my squeegee bag. Lift my tape away. Start. Lay this down. See, I eyeballed this one much better than the other one did with my laser. That's why I laugh with the laser. Like, it is very helpful, but I rely on it too heavily, and sometimes I'm actually better with my eyes. Oh, I am off a little hair on this one, but not as much as the other one. If you watch, I am the queen of not getting anything straight. There's a million things that you can, all the tips and tricks to help you. They do not help me. I've tried them. It is my Achilles heel. So I'm peeling away the transfer sheet. off the top because it has a trans carrier sheet on it. Carry that, pull that carrier sheet away. So see, I have leftover, I still have a strip, the middle strip and the side strip. So this one piece can do 3 different tumblers with that cute little pattern on it. This is part of the, it's gnome for the holidays, Gnome, gnome, like little gnomes, like garden gnomes. The collection has a lot of cute little gnome instant transfers on it. Okay, I'm just double downing. Okay, now we have that. Now the middle section, my little middle piece, I'm gonna go with the gingerbreads, the gingerbread and hot cocos. Okay, just like on the other one in the middle, I did the cheetah print. This one I'm going with gingerbread and hot cocoa. Peel the back away from the front. The decals come away better. Do it nice and slow. Getting the centerpiece one out is actually a little more difficult because it wants to stay stuck to that middle piece, this bottom piece that makes it a little tricky to get this away. Peel one side at a time. So see how I'm using my X-Acto knife to get in there, kind of hold the little bits and kind of push the instant transfer down. It kind of is acting as my fingers without having to touch any of this with my fingers. This tumbler is also going under epoxy because it will have the glitter as well, but I'm still going to be careful to not touch that. So see, I use the V in the middle. That could, and that leftover piece can go on 2 different cups. Can be worked onto 2 different cups. Okay, so this is now going to get wedged right in here. Right on here. This does not have to be exactly perfect because it's going to be, sorry, put it down on the camera. It is going to be, what's it called? Outlined with striping tape. We're going to stripe it. All right, so before I lay this piece down, I want to go like this, rub down, and I want to pull that transfer sheet away because you don't want the transfer sheet getting overlapped because it's just going to ruin your decal. Okay, then we're going to lay this down. Pull this transfer sheet away. I have the towel down because it keeps my tumbler padded and from banging on the table. Oh, that's perfect. And that little white silver. Yes, these were cut on a Cricut machine. We put in a 20-ounce sublimation frame, and then she added the lines for the cut lines. So that's going to nook it there really well into that little cranny. And then what will happen is we'll epoxy over this, and then we'll come through and we'll put striping tape. We'll stripe it out right here, and we'll edge it. I'll probably use metallic red. This has that little holographic kind of white silvery behind it. And now we're going to do the same thing as we did with the other tumbler, but we're going to ombre Hamish and Oswald down here. Okay, so same thing. No, it won't stick, Heidi. You gotta completely, you have to completely seal the whole thing in with UV resin. You put down you put down a layer of UV resin, put it down, cure it, and then put UV resin over the entire top, over the edges, and then cure it again, and seals it in. I'll have to try to remember to try to do it on the live. I try to use UV resin as little as possible on lives now. Hello, Miss Laura. All right, here we go. Christmas tumbler. This one should be easy to do. Okay, now we're going to grab our parchment paper. I'm going to grab an Ombre delicious shaker. Let's see what this one has some gold in it. So we're just going to use this one. I don't have another clean Ombre shaker. Oh, I do. I have lots of ones. Hold on. I thought my blue one was my only one, but I have the other one. All right. Okay, we're going to take another Ombre shaker. Are you using our UV resin? Or using UV resin from Amazon? Okay. So now when we do this, we're going to do Hamish and Oswald. Hamish is going to be our hunter green. This is a fan favorite even in the warehouse crew. You got your first battle. I saw it, Laura. It looks so good. I love the color that you chose. I love the base color that you did. Okay, we're going Hamish. Oops, I did way too much Hamish. I forgot we're doing a small section. Okay, Hamish. You want it, whatever color is the darker color, you want to use a lot less of it. Okay. And then we're going to go with Oswald. Oh, farts. That was way too much Oswald. What is going on with me today? Okay. Don't cover them. We need them. Sorry, I'm rushing because I'm gonna have to jump off this live, but I want to do this really bad. So I want to get this cup going so we can seal it, and then it'll be ready for tomorrow. Okay, so we're going to get in here. We're going to mix Hamish. Remember, because Hamish is the darker color, he's going to take over Oswald very quickly. So you want to use less of the darker color. Okay. You can use a little toothpick if you don't have a little dotting tool like what I use to stir. Seal it back in. Okay, put it off to the side of my little cup. Now we're going to go back through with some Tack-It. If you don't have Tack-It, you can use Mod Podge, the Devil's Glue, but you got to work a lot faster. I just highly recommend Tack-It over Mod Podge every time. Where did I wrap that book? I'm not going to take this one off. I'm going to freehand this one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here with this flat edge, and I'm going to go right up along the edge of that instant transfer with my flat edge of this nice, smooth, straight edge of this very cheap paintbrush. This is one of those paintbrushes from Dollar Tree. I grabbed a ton of them because I'm notorious for not washing my paintbrushes and ruining them. So I just bought a bunch of these little cheap, they're not even, the bristles are straight up plastic bristles. They're very, very rough, but I don't feel like I'm wasting money every time I forget to wash one. And they work okay. They're not the best, but you know me, cheapo summer. Okay, and going back down. Shut that a tiny bit. Down. Nice even brush strokes. Remember, the line doesn't have to be exactly perfect if you're going to be outlining it with your striping tape, which I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be using a red metallic vinyl on my stripes. So it's going to overlap and cover that edge anyway, so you don't have to be super duper crazy about it. You do want to make sure you get coverage though, like on these edges, going around. Okay. Okay. Let's be honest, we all know I'm going to forget the paintbrushes down there. It's not going to get washed. Okay. Now we're going to go back through with our ombre glitter shaker. Same thing. I want the green, mostly green. I want a little bit of gold. So we're going to do the heavy line down low. Okay, and then we're going to lift up and we're going to just tap very gently and let it ombre shake, like shimmy down the cup. Soften that bottom line. Okay. Shimmy it the other way. Ooh, gotta get this corner. Okay. Turn it the other way. Same thing. Tap and let it shimmy. Soften that line. You're going to do this at an angle. So you do a nice thick band, and then you tip the cup, and then and let the glitter basically hit inside the thick part, and by tipping it, it hits the thick part, but then it kind of softens out over the line. Yes, you do. We have these. We call these ombre glitter shakers. They're on our website for like $5.50. They're very inexpensive. Okay, so now you have this nice soft line. And you can see how that makes that blend color in the middle absolutely perfect. Okay. Then I'm going to go to the bottom. We're going to do our Oswald on the bottom first. So we're just going to coat the butt. Get them well coated. Well covered. Make sure we get it done. Okay. Then we're going to go along this bottom edge. And we're going to let it shimmy into that middle part. It's going to fill in all the cracks. Because that one area where we just let it dust, this is going to fill in, and that's how it's going to make that perfect ombre. It's going to create that ombre for you. Okay, I don't tap the cup now at this point over here because the little bit of green that's in there, oops, I scratched it, will contaminate this. So I tap it off. You're going to lose a little glitter. Okay. See, look at that beautiful ombre off the bottom. It's a super gold butt, ombre'd up into that medium color. Okay. Come in here, clean off you can just reuse a fresh piece of parchment paper. I'm just recycling and cleaning it in between. Now you're going to take Hamish. Hamish is our super dark hunter green. We all love him. He's a warehouse favorite. It's fun. You guys love him. He's pretty spectacular. Okay. Tap it off. Yes, there's contaminants up here. We'll get that off. Don't worry. We're not going to worry about it right now. But that's how you get the perfect, easy glitter ombre, 2 colors, even when they're dark. Now, a little bit too much green got stumbled down in there. Take my little ombre glitter shaker, my ombre duster, and dust it off. Here we go. Easy, 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 easy peasy. Okay. Now you can go in, ombre glitter shaker, and dust. In between. Clean it all off. I will probably go in with a little, actually one of these cheapy paintbrushes is probably going to be good. In this little corner, it's hard. Nope, that one's got glue on it. Never mind, not that one in particular. this little cornering here, it's going to be hard to get in there with your glitter duster. So we're going to do it with a little cheap dollar store brush into this little corner, into the point, to get that contamination. Now the first cup I did, I taped it off. You can do it both ways. It's saying, Jane, I have tons of the glitter shakers. One, because a bad habit of mine is never cleaning them. So they're never, I like to always make sure I have one ready. I just have a ton of them. So some of this little glitters want to stick around the edges of some of this instant transfer. This little paintbrush is perfect for getting it off. It just scrapes it right off. Okay. It just dusts it right off. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Now, so that was Hamish and Oswald for the Hunter Green. Now this, I will probably use a super dark green striping. And that is how you use Ombre glitter shaker. Super easy peasy. And that's with 2 instant transfers. So the instant transfers, as you can see, are very similar to the vinyl. I like the texture of them. I like the 3D element of them. I like the ease and usability of them. I also like that if there is ever a chance where I need a quick tumbler, you can just slap one of these on one of these tumblers, and it's a permanent bond that is reused, like a daily permanent bond. And so if you have like a last minute pinch gift, you can just find a white sublimation ready tumbler and slap some instant transfers on it, and it's done, and it's customized, and it's cute. She is going to love this one because of the gingerbread men. She does. I think she has multiples of this sheet. She bought a bunch of them. All right, so this one's going to get the same treatment. We're going to put, I'm going to go in with one. I'm going to go in with Oswald one more time. And this is what I always say, is the dark will overtake that light very quickly. So I'm going to go in with Oswald one more time at the bottom. See if it kind of covers it all. Oh, don't tap there. Better. Perfect. That's what I wanted. Perfect. It just needed like 20 little pieces of that put back on. Okay. Probably looks exactly the same to you guys. All right. So now I'm going to seal in the bottom of this one, just like I did the last one. Okay. Okay, we're going to let it dry. Oh, no. We have a little flub where the tack-it spray, the tack-it was probably not completely tacky dry yet. And when I sprayed the seal spray, it was not dry, and so the spray moved a little bit. So I'm holding this very still for a second. I'm going to show you guys the flaw real quick, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to fix it. I just don't want to make it worse. Okay, So see right here, see, looks like that little spot. The tacket was probably not quite dry. And when I sprayed the spray paint on it, it affected the tacket and it started moving and sliding down the cup. But it's okay. We're just going to go in and put some glitter right in that spot. It's gonna hide it. I'm going in very carefully like this with a spoon because I want to be in much better control than just pinching it. I want to apply this glitter very, very carefully. Silicone tool. I just had my silicone tool where I pop it down. Oh, for Pete's sake, there's. Okay. My old running joke used to be, I never strip a cup. Everything can be masked or fixed. You might not be able to sell it to the original customer that you were planning on selling it to, if they customized it or something. But I would rather just fix whatever the issue is and finish the cup and then sell it to somebody else with the different changes to it and start a whole new cup for the customer than I would to strip the cup and start completely over, because at least you still end up with 2 cups for the amount of labor that you do. So like that one, this is a completely fixable flaw. Okay, I'm not going to mess with it too much. Whatever glitter sticks to that will stay. And tomorrow I'll get in here and glitter duster brush and glitter duster brush all the glitter away that doesn't stick. Does that make sense? So it looks heavy glitter right here. It is because I put a lot. And so tomorrow, once it dries, we'll go in and glitter duster brush it. We actually kind of like it better. But see, everything's fixable. Nothing needs a panic. Well, most things don't need a panic. All right. Oh, for Pete's sake. It looks like I touched the cup right here. If you touch the cup where there's glitter, it will burnish the glitter down where your fingerprint. And so there's like a fingerprint right there. I must have touched the cup because there's like a little fingerprint there. All right. All right. This one's going to be left alone. Not messing with it anymore. That's cute, especially with the vinyl put onto it. All right. So if you're just joining today, we launched a lot of stuff today. The glitters I used were Desmond, Oswald, and Hamish. Desmond is the very baby pink that I used on the mermaid cup. Oswald is the kind of champagne-y gold that I used on both tumblers. And Hamish is the hunter green that I used on that cup. Okay, let me pause. I'm cleaning up. I'm kind of cleaning up as we go. We launched new tumblers today. Thank you, Crystal. It's getting huge. The bump is getting huge. We launched new tumblers today. There's less than 10 of each of the colors. Most of them have like 3 or 4. I don't know which one had 10, but there was one that had 7. I don't even think there was one that had 10 anymore. The white one has 4 left. The purple one has 2 left. The teal one has 7 left. The baby pink one has 5 left. And the hot pink one has 9 left. Okay, I don't know if that was all the colors, but I think so. Okay, then where we are at is the Happy Souls only has 2 left. Sorry guys, the Cheetah Collection decal pack sold out. I knew it would because I used it again today. There's 4 designer Cheetah pack collections left. And there's 17 sets for the Cheetah Collection rhinestones. Those are glass rhinestones. And there's 1 Happy Soul instant transfer set left. Okay, that's where we're at with those. But these come in different colors. I'm obsessed. I've already ordered a pink one, a hot pink one, and a white one for myself. Love them. Okay, now this is the vinyl for today's mermaid pack. This is the one that's you can search cheetah print instant transfer. There's a half sheet and there's a full sheet. Okay, you can get what you want from Cheetah Spots. This is part of the Mermaid Shimmer. This mermaid tail. I cut mine to fit this tumbler like this. And then what we're going to do with this is we glittered the bottom with Desmond and Oswald. Okay. And then I'm going to take, this is going to get epoxied, and then I'm going to go in with the rhinestones from the Mermaid Shimmer Rhinestones. Okay. I'm going to go in with them, and I am going to take the black from the cheetah print, which are glass as well. So the black from the cheetah print, I'm going to go in, I'm going to go over all these cheetah sprints. I'm going to use this cheetah spot as my stencil because this is a permanent bond. It's nice and strong. We're going to go over this and actually rhinestone over the top of these blacks as my stencil. Then I'm going to go in between all the rest of it with the Mermaid Shimmer, which is like all these colors. It's like a perfect blend of all these colors in between. Okay, so this will be like a glitter and rhinestone tumbler, but it's got a seal. We sealed it just a bit ago, and so tomorrow we can put this under epoxy. Keep it rocking and rolling. So those are the two tumblers. We did two very similar tumblers, but very different styles. One was Christmassy and one was more pastel-y mermaidy, but both used the instant transfers that had been cut to shape this the way I wanted them on the tumbler, and then we ombre'd the glitter onto it. Okay, so you can grab all the things at the website. Okay, the tumblers. Oh, and I did want to tell you guys, we were down, I didn't look at the number, but when we started the live, we only had 17 of this Rhinestone by Design red left. If you've never done a Rhinestone by Design with us before, what it is you buy the Rhinestone pack. It's a Rhinestone set. This is what we have what is still available is the resin sets. Sorry, the heartburn is kicking in. Give me a second. It's kicking in hard. It's been kicking in for about 15 minutes, but it's getting real bad right now. Tums. I take Tums like 3 or 4 times a day. Pregnancy is fun. Sorry, I was going to try to wait till the end of the live, but it just got really bad because I'm bending over so much. For $20, you get the set of rhinestones that you need and the map. It's a paper map. It's not a sublimation map. We sell the sublimation sheets separately. So if you want to sublimate the pattern directly onto your tumbler, you can buy the sublimation sheet separately. I know, isn't it amazing, Sandra? But not everybody does it. A lot of rhinestoners like to use the map. They don't want it on their cup. There are reasons. They don't like that you can see potentially behind the rhinestone and see the pattern behind it. But if you're brand new, it's a very easy way. Like everybody that's learning in the warehouse, they're all starting to rhinestone now. Everybody is. They are sublimating onto their tumblers because they're learning. We are out of the glass rhinestones for this. They will come back in stock, but it's going to probably take about a month. So with this, for $20, you get the rhinestones. You get the correct amount of rhinestones that you need, plus a few extra of each color in case you have to substitute or fill in. You will get the paper map. Then we also sell sublimation tumblers, 20-ounce sublimation tumblers separately, and we sell a sublimation print separately. We also have the rhinestone pencils, the rhinestone trays, the little simple trays. They're like $1 each for both of those things. And we have rhinestone glue. We call it our super strength adhesive for $3.25. So we have it in ways on our website to get into rhinestoning, very, very inexpensive. So for basically $5, you can get the supplies you need: a rhinestoning tray, a rhinestoning pencil, and the rhinestoning glue. And then for $20, you can get the rhinestones and the map. And if you already have a 20-ounce tumbler at home, you don't need to buy a tumbler. Okay, but this would make a really good gift, I feel like, as a little starter gift, a starter craft for a teenager or just a friend who's getting into cups or getting into crafting. Or if you have a friend that's going to have a surgery or something, they're going to get laid up. Okay, I got you a little get well soon craft. You can sit and watch movies and rhinestone yourself a beautiful cup. So there's not very many of these left. We do have other patterns. I believe we have there are 2 others that we have. I believe these are both in stock. Don't quote me. I didn't check before I came live. We have the geode. Okay. This is the geode Rhinestone by Design. And we also have the Ombre Rhinestone by Design. It's pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple. And it has gold at the end of the rainbow down here. Okay, so these are different cups. This one is the most current. We launched it last week, I believe Friday. We have, at the beginning of this live, we had 17 of the resin sets left. The glass sets sold out completely. Okay. All right, y'all, I got a jam. I will see you tomorrow. I will probably actually do quite a bit live. I will be live quite a bit tomorrow because I have got to move some of these cups forward. I will be working on the auction cup tomorrow. It will be back up for auction. The starting bid will be $380. That's where the bid is currently sitting. It's a big 40-ounce tumbler. It's this beauty right here. Rhinestone use, yes, but I love it. So I will see you guys tomorrow. But like I said, I will probably be live in the afternoon doing a round of epoxying. And then I'm saying the afternoon because I want to say morning, but it's never going to work out that way. So more in the afternoon. But I might just carry on where I come live at 1 and we just roll through. And we're going to just do we're just going to do a super live tomorrow, maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I just got so much crafting to do. It's the holidays. I got so much crafting to do. All right. I'll see you guys later. Have a great night. Bye, guys.